y'all. I don't know how to do this. It's StreamYard. We're going to try this. Are we live? Are we live? Are we not live? Ooh, we are. It just gave you a notification. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this stuff out, y'all. We are working on...
Trying to figure out this new stream thing. Hey, what are you doing over there?
I'm trying to keep up with everybody.
On the left. You're sitting on the right.
I know. I'm actually on the left, so it's got me flipped. So I might have to figure out, turn my camera around or something. So I don't know.
We can't hear us at all.
No. Okay. Let's see if anybody comes in. Well, 2 people are watching, it says. Say hey, how's everybody doing? I wanted to try StreamYard because I wanted to see if we can like invite people to chat. And it's kind of confusing because I have to use my... There's Mr. Willie. See?
No, I can't read it, but hey, Mr. Willie.
He says you wait.
For the moment I am. It's Sunday evening, so I should be alright, but it's getting pretty close to bedtime.
Hey, Lazy Days.
Daddy.
They are real sweet.
Daddy.
What's your name again? It's Lisa. Are you
Okay.
Lisa or are you Jessie? Which one? No, I'm trying to keep
Be
up.
quiet,
That
Colin, be
usually is
quiet.
on the computer the most.
Daredevil's over here coloring, so he's trying to get a little bit loud. How come I can't hear myself? I can hear myself, but I can't hear myself.
Because I didn't want it to
reverberate?
Yeah.
Okay, well, y'all can just do it.
Liam's over here coloring. And I'm trying to figure out how you invite people. Ooh. This is cool. Y'all, this is new for me.
Still. Coloring, be quiet, buddy.
Lisa and Jessie. I just didn't know who I was talking to. That was what I meant to say. I didn't know who does mostly the chatting. So we're almost to 2,000. And we're going to do a giveaway. We got some hats and some seeds. And I bought these little cute little, like, what do you call that? It's just cotton bags and a cotton bag to put, like, our channel logo on. Hey, gather together. Let's gather together. Homestead. That's who I was in the lobby today. How are y'all doing? This is new for me. I'm trying to StreamYard. I'm trying to figure out how you can like invite guests to talk. So like, this is so cool. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just like so.
She's a techie.
I'm somewhat techie.
I'm not.
Not totally techie. So let's see if I have to go back here. And
I'm
see.
what the hecky.
What's the hecky? So this is cool to me.
Yeah, see, me, I'm just like, okay, whatever.
Oh, thank you, Lazy Day. She's helping. I added her as moderator because she's like they call some of them the mod father and the mod mother because they're so good. Thank you so much, Lazy Days. That's yes. Lynn and Jessica, they're gathered together. That's our 4-year-old.
Hey. Color. What shape is this?
How is everybody? What have you planted? If we had a storm this morning, well, not this morning, late morning until about lunchtime. So
we didn't get a whole lot done outside today, and it's Sunday and it's rest day anyway. But
see,
we did a few little things.
I'll post it.
It was a muggy, ugly one thunderstorm. Crazy.
What the hecky? What the hecky? Did we say something wrong? Oh.
Did we?
I don't know. So
I said you were the techie and I'm the what the
techie.
techie.
Oh, that's what he said. I missed that part. You said the what the
I said what the hecky. Who said something to it?
It was Lisa and Jessie. She posted, she said, I'm what the hecky good one, Robin. That was funny.
That was me.
He does some funny, corny jokes sometimes.
Yeah, joke.
Sorry about the light. I don't have a curtain up right there right now.
So what do you want to talk about?
What you want to talk about? I've been wanting to plant my peanuts. I hadn't started those yet. What you doing? Okay. I hadn't got them started yet. I've been trying to get them started so I can get those in the ground, but we didn't get to them.
Nope. Let's go through this one. Chiller acted up a little bit. We got to figure that out. It's all good. I'll figure it out.
Mama.
Mr. Willis said, Lippy sent me a voodoo doll and named it Voodoo Doll Lippy. Are you kidding?
Mr. Willie?
What'd you do? Hey, Tinkers. We sent a link so if anybody wants to talk. All our friends. We love y'all. Hey, mister. Video and audio is fine. Oh, great. Because I turned it off. So this is my phone and this is my computer. My computer is an Apple, so it doesn't want to do StreamYard. So I have to like download Chrome or something. And
your phone's an Apple too.
Yeah, it's weird how that works. I don't understand it. What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
There should be a shirt. I don't know.
There should be a shirt.
That's life right now. What are you doing?
That's pretty much what I said.
The children have flocked. They were in their room playing. Now they have flocked in here.
But they're very quiet. But see, that's the outlook in life now. It's like you see somebody doing something, like, what the heck? Or you hear somebody say something, what the heck? So it's just like, what the heck on everything. People, prices, everything.
Kenzie, your little sister wants to play with you.
Yeah,
Liam, watch your feet.
So, how did everybody's day go today?
There's my friend Karen. Look. Karen, you want to come talk?
How did everybody's day go today?
I want to tell you, sure, I have a man.
You have a little man? You're talking about your little, it's like a little G.I. Joe man?
Hello, man.
Stop.
Sit up. You're kicking.
I don't know what you just said. Hello, man.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, Lord.
I
You
know
he's four.
where he
He's got
is
so much energy.
now.
Color. Anyway.
Yeah, sorry if it's too much on people. My day has been good. That's great. I'm glad. I'm really glad. Oh, wait. I figured it out. They're gathered together. Oh, where'd it go? Okay, I figured it out. Sorry. Where is it? This is Glenn with Gathered Together Homestead. I was on their live the other night talking to him and his wife.
Oh. Hey, Glenn, I'm Robin. I shake your hand, but I can't virtually do that.
I was going to say, a little hard to do it there. I got to get in front of the camera. There it is.
How y'all doing?
Oh, we're doing all right. Just getting things mowed and taken care of around here today.
Oh yeah, we did some mowing yesterday and earlier in the week. I just got done mowing our dog yards because they are in a separate pen right now because our entire property is not fenced just yet, so they have to be in their own yard.
Still kind of daylight there? Where you at?
Oh, he doesn't know where y'all live.
We're in Missouri. We're in Adrian.
Oh, we ain't.
We're just south of Kansas City, about 45 minutes.
Oh, well, it's almost dark here.
What's that?
It's almost dark. I think we're about an hour ahead of y'all. I think.
You're in Mississippi?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting there. The sun's starting to go down back there over the greenhouse. So.
Everybody's talking. Let's see.
That's pretty back there. We got a pretty sunset here too.
You're saying hey to Ben.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's been a nice day today. It's been 73 and sunny all day, and hardly any wind.
You can go
we had
left
a good
too.
Thunderstorm this morning.
Yes.
Till about noon.
The good thunderstorm that rolled in. We hadn't had one in a while, but it's still kind of dry here. We usually have a low spot, and it usually stays muddy. We're eventually going to put a pond there, but it's still a little on the drier side. We have like a natural spring over there we kind of found, and it kind of comes up, but if it gets too terribly hot, you'll lose the connection between the spring and the ground sometimes.
We had 2.5 inches, or a little over 2.5 inches of rain yesterday. So
he's trying to say they have their own pond. So my son, where we're going to dig the pond at, he's actually dug a.
Want to say hi to Jerusha? GossMania.
Circle.
Come on in here. Jessica's here. She don't want to step in front of the camera though. Come on in here. Say hi.
Why
Oh,
not?
it doesn't matter. We work
Come
all.
on.
Look, man, sweaty. It's all right.
Yeah, we just got done making a water feeder for our chickens. About 55-gallon barrel.
Those are nice to not have to refill them every day.
Well, yeah, when you have like 30 chickens, you the water product. I moved my hens. I had all my chickens near my garden, and they were there before we even planted our garden and put our raised beds. But so I decided to move them to my cows so they would benefit from being cows.
Miss Jerusha, and
Hey.
I forget, what was your name again? I forget.
His is Robin, so some people call me Robin because they think he's Joshua, but it's
Okay.
Robin.
Okay. This is Hunter. This is my oldest.
Jeez, Robin, hi, and Papa.
Your Bubby, you want to say hey? You want to Hunter?
Oh.
This is Lee. Right there. Say hi. Wave.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, buddy.
Go fish color.
Uh,
Hold on, we'll let you see.
just not talk to people.
Yeah, I saw when y'all did the live, and I'm like, this is nice. You can talk to people. Instead of like reading the comments, and it's really nice to see.
I say we like doing the lives a little bit more than just the videos, just because we do get to, and it's nice when people jump on because you get to actually see somebody face to face a little bit. I say face to face, but at least through the screen.
Yeah. Kind of get to know people just a little bit better.
Yep, it's nice to put a face with the name. So
you can't like meet them at any conferences. You can kind of talk to others this way too.
Yep. But no, I just wanted to jump on, say hi. I'll give somebody else a chance to jump up. I'm gonna stay in the chat, but I've got some more chores to get done. So
yeah, we just got through some of my teenagers. They're almost 15. Made them go out there to finish the last bit of chores. So they will talk to you.
Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it.
Yep. We'll see you.
All right. See you later. Bye. That was nice.
Like a whipper.
Yes, Karen. Hey, Karen, hop on and tell them about my friend. My friend Karen's in here.
Do we supposed to
the busy little house. She's awesome.
Questions?
Let's see. I was trying to see.
You don't need to forget about these folks.
I sent a pic to Teresa. Okay. Tinker's wife of the little voodoo doll that Lippy sent. Little's in the background. We can't go live because she said her kids are too loud. Karen said.
Our kids are too loud.
My kids are being loud, so it's good. Hello, Glenn. Sorry, my laptop is being a little swampy and slow. Karen said 62 here.
That's good.
It was what, 92 almost?
It was
yesterday.
It was hot this weekend.
Why is there a duck right there?
It's because it's StreamYard. So my little ones are wanting to say hey. Come over here, you can say hey.
But
You gotta get right here and just kind of peek over. Get right here.
You keep moving on our camera. You gotta be careful.
Say, here we go. Squeeze it. That's Lexi. And this is Macy. If anyone else wants to join in, y'all are more than welcome to say hey and talk. I'm really liking this because it's nice to see.
Stop.
It's nice to see people and talk to people.
Bye.
Hey, Pathways Homestead. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. We're almost to. I was telling everybody we're almost to 2,000. We're going to do a giveaway at 2,000. I'm going to do some. We got some seeds and moringa and have my loofah, and we're gonna do some hats. I might get like our logo put on them, or I'm gonna do the logo on them. And I think I might do a gift card. Like
probably a few chickens,
turkeys, chickens,
eggs.
I sent it to hey Gary. Gary and Cindy are from Pathways Homestead. I need to start writing this down because I'm not good at keeping names.
We need to figure out. She needs to take note of everybody's name and everybody's actual names and where y'all from.
Yes, I need to put it on paper.
I'm always asking her. She's like, I don't need to think about where. Oh, okay, that's who it is. And then I'm just
Gary
like,
and Cindy,
hey,
Glenn and Jessica. Okay,
unless
I'm
I
gonna have to go back
to like an event, meet y'all personally at an event. Let's tell them who you are.
He gets to know people and he gets to know their names pretty well after he meets them usually.
But
Okay, I'll check it out. Well, I'll look at the picture after we're. Oh, someone else. Sorry. Here we go. Here we go. Just lazy days.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. How are you?
This is half of us. I'm here. Jesse, Lisa's in the other room. I just thought I'd pop on and say hello
Yes.
and say it's. I met you guys. Well, I didn't meet you, but I saw you guys on the live the other day, or at least you, George, when you were in Gathered Together Homestead.
Yes.
Jessica and Glenn.
Yeah, and I think I caught you a few times in other lives, other people's too.
Yeah, I'll pop in every now and then, but I just wanted to say hello and meet you guys in person.
Real good at moderating.
Yeah, I like moderating, so
that's all.
I enjoy it.
That's good. Well, I made you one. I appreciate your help.
No problem. I was surprised. I was whoa.
You're so kind. You're so kind. You're so nice in everybody's lives, and you're really quick to help people too.
Oh yeah, anytime. So have you guys been doing a lot of lives?
No, we're trying to get back into it. We used to just do, what was it? We did the tailgate talk. We used to call it tailgate talk.
We had done that in quite a while.
We hadn't done it in a long time. We'd get on the back of his tailgate and talk and to people, and then
we just had
life got in the way. We got really busy, and we're trying to get back into it because it's back in the garden season. And we like talking to our friends. We miss our friends, especially with all that stuff that's happened the last 2 years. We kind of miss talking to our friends. Usually we would go to an event once a year.
This year we're going to try to go to some events this year and next year, try to get back in that. We want to post a lot more videos. I've got some repairs to some equipment I'm making videos on. Hopefully we'll get them out. And I'm going to try to get more involved with the videos. She does all the editing stuff. But I'm always glad to meet.
I'm the techie, like I do the computer. I used to do graphic design and design logos for like photographers, and then I did photography for a long time. And then, when our daughter passed away, we kind of wanted to pursue our dream to be on our homestead years ago. And so we're like, we're going to get up here. We're going to make this happen. And it's kind of been that way ever since we got up here in 2018. We've had the property for a long time, but life got in the way, a lot of job losses. In 2008, it got real hard on a lot of people. And we were out of work for a long time. And to build back up after that, it took a while.
I'll tell you, all that happened in 2000. I mean, we bought the property in like 6 or 7. 2008, I'd lost my job for the first time for about 10 months.
It's 11 months almost.
And did stuff here and there and here and there. Good job at the grocery store. And it's literally 2018, after Madison passed, 2018 became our recuperating year. It was like 10 years in there where we struggled and fought and took all our income tax return and paid this, paid that, and still just
we paid debt off, but we barely get by.
And we'd get there and we asked God for some help for paying stuff, and it would happen just like that. So our faith is just tremendous. And
we've been really blessed to get up here because we can really be who we want to be.
And we just prayed that, I told her, I said, if we can't move up there in 18, we're going to sell it. And I don't know what we was going to do, we was going to sell it. And he
God
made it possible.
A way.
And this is where we're at now. And it's been 4 years this month. Well, that last month.
And I guess the pandemic didn't help anything either.
Well, there was a time in there where I was going to lose my job I've been at.
Yeah, that was scary for us.
They wanted to go around and try to get people to take, and I was just me and a lot of other people.
We just believed it was everybody's right to choose, that part, and we just we're not going to be pushed into it, and it was bad. They were doing like a lottery and all this and trying to bribe you into doing this, and he's like, no.
And I made some videos and some live videos about talking about it and stuff, just saying faith over fear. And good Lord willing, it worked out, and me and the other 3,000 so people.
It was like down to the deadline. They were going to either that or you got this point. I think it was like 3 days before. It was really, he worked up past like the deadline And before they said, you got till this day. If you don't have it by this day, you're going to be gone. And it was 3 days before that day, and then they dropped everything. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. We had a peace about it.
I was at peace about it. I was good with it because I wasn't going to do something that I didn't feel like I needed to do or wanted to do and didn't have to do. So I'm good.
Well, I was going to say, Robin, you seem like the type of person that the water just rolls off your back like a duck. It's not. You don't seem like you get too riled up.
It used to be that way. I've changed a good bit, and a lot of that's got to stem with losing my mama, and losing my daughter, and just the way things are going. And I wasn't going to let somebody push me when I had nothing else to fear. I mean, I faced my biggest fear of losing our daughter. I mean, I fear, and I knew God would get me there because He's got us through this 10 years of
hardship.
It was
really hard.
So, and that's what I was telling people. I went from the top of my bosses all the way down. I told them the same thing.
Wow.
But I appreciate that comment. I thank you. I'm doing my best at doing that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we like this community. The community's really been sweet to us. We found
supportive,
a lot of friends.
Supportive. I wish we could
almost closer than family. Sometimes we find some friends.
Wish it was able for everybody to meet up at one time and just talk and get together.
Whereabouts exactly are you guys?
We're in South Mississippi. We're about 25 minutes north of the beach.
So you're close to Chuck and Melissa.
They're in Columbia. Is it? They're outside of. Where are they outside of? I think.
Down here, we got Deep South Homestead.
Deep South Homestead, if you know them.
Danny and Wanda, they're like they're
30 minutes north of us. So you got
Mimsy's Garden, which is close to us. And we got Southern Blessed, Mr. Mac.
Southern Blessed Homestead, they're in the north.
5 hours from us.
Yeah.
But the closest one to us is Deep South Homestead.
Yeah.
You know them? Do you know Deep South?
No, I'm not familiar with Deep South.
Great
man. I've heard the name. In fact, I probably have it on my list here, but I'm not familiar with him.
Man, he's good about farming. We got our heifer from them, and we became really good friends with them. So kind of like our mentors in a way. He's very helpful, like teaching and.
Yeah, so I'm from Houston, so we probably share the same type of weather then.
Hot
and humid.
Crazy weather. Like I said, kids, I said Mississippi's like like a hormonal woman sometimes.
Are y'all on which? Okay, so are y'all on? The Mississippi's on the left side. So y'all are y'all closer to Alabama? Is it the Alabama side or more the Louisiana side?
Actually, we're kind of
in the middle. Yeah,
it's about an hour to Louisiana and about an hour to Alabama.
Hour and 20 minutes.
You're dead center then, basically.
Yeah. We're down kind of get small. We're kind of like right there. There's 3 counties. There's Hancock, Harrison, and Jackson right there on the water line, and we're in those 3 counties down there.
Yeah. Yeah, so I know it's hot right now for y'all because it's been hot over here for us.
Well, it's hot. It was like 90-something degrees this weekend.
Right. We're going with 80 and 90% humidity right now, so it's already started.
That's about average.
Yeah.
Wettest way the kids got in the pool today.
Patty, she's in the chat. She has Patty G SPH, so she's from Southern Blessed Homestead. She's in North Mississippi. She's real sweet.
Right.
Trying to get in the camera. She's like.
So now the beautiful weather's up there with O'Glen and Jessica up in Missouri.
Yeah. Our initial plans are for us to stay here on the homestead and just stay here and not have to.
We have 6 acres.
For eventually, for me to not have to go to work no more. Here.
Yeah, so we're not. Well, it depends on your definition of homesteaders. We're not really homesteaders. We just we own a house in a residential neighborhood here in Houston, but we try to do a lot of prepping. We follow a lot of homesteading channels.
Yeah.
For whatever support we can give, and I mean we just love the community. Communities has been awesome to us, and then also we follow some RV communities as well. But for the most part, you can't beat the homesteading community. The people are so loving, giving. They open their arms and they're just great people.
They really are. And we actually have an RV that we got from Deep South Homestead. We're remodeling, so we have some videos up on that, and we're going to get to work on that.
Yeah, we hope to get it running soon, so we can go to these later in this year, these homestead events with it. So it'd be kind of nice.
Yes, you guys come one. What y'all are going to go to Kentucky one, right? The one that
In September, correct?
That's
September, yeah, 29th, I think, September,
yeah,
somewhere,
that's
or
the
maybe it's the 10th.
Heartland Homestead.
Heartland Homestead.
The event that's with Miss.
There's one in Kentucky I know of that's
Yeah.
we like to go to.
Yeah, we were going to try to do that one, and then there's the one that's at. Hold on, Joey Feek's having one. Roy Feek's having one at his huge homestead. He's a country singer.
Right.
His wife passed away from cancer. They're having a huge event. And at first, we weren't going to be able to afford to go, but they dropped it dramatically to have kids free, which was a big thing for us.
Yeah,
so
okay. It's like a cover. They're having a cover charge or something.
Well, yeah, it was a big. We loved them. We just couldn't afford it at the time. I think it was like $295 an adult.
It was crazy.
And then it was like $265 per kid. And I'm like, oh, my little girl Lexi wanted to go because he's her favorite singer. A lot of our faith, their songs that they sing is a lot.
But they're having a Soil Family Expo next month, May 22nd. I think it's 20 to the 22nd in Savannah, Georgia.
Oh, I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, that's coming up next month. Black's Tropical Homestead, I think they're the ones facilitating.
I'm gonna try to write it down real quick.
Then they had I think they got one coming up like this coming weekend in Missouri.
Yeah, there's one with Baker Creek that they're doing, I think, around Mother's Day. You said
I don't have any information about that one.
Is it Savannah, Georgia? What was that?
Savannah, Georgia, May 20 to 2022. But I think Black's Tropical Homestead is the ones that are facilitating the event, or they're helping. And I think they're asking for RSVPs if you're going to be able to go.
Check that one out and look at.
I'll go ahead and put it in your chat.
Yeah,
that way you have it.
And the busy little house. She's my friend, my best friend Karen. Probably the biggest blessing in this all is I make real good friends with her. She actually lives in Quebec, Canada.
Right.
And she's in the chat. She has a little. It's like 24 hours from here where she lives, but she homesteads on 1 acre, and she's taught me a lot too. Y'all need to go.
It's all about learning. We've learned a lot since we've been up here, and we're hoping people learn from us. We have to learn something different from everybody. It's kind of like that's what the community is about.
Yeah. We're trying to do. We just redid our big raised bed garden. We just updated that. I kind of we put new mulch down, and then we have my full frame type cottage garden that I've put a lot of medicinal plants in. My poor friend, they still have restrictions for travel from Canada to here, and she's been wanting to come down. She was supposed to come down 2 years ago. It was the Shindig. We were going to go to. That got canceled. It was by Roots and Refuge and VW Family Farm, and she was coming down, and with all that happened back then too, she couldn't come. Now we're just like sitting and waiting to meet each other face to face versus so many miles away. You know how you meet all these friends? You're like, I just want to see them face to face.
Yeah.
Well, being on a corner lot here in a residential area, we don't have that much room. But Lisa's been doing a lot with grow bags. So
and if she ever gets one of them green stalk planters, those are really nice. I got to get mine out of my greenhouse because it's just
a green stalk.
Yeah,
the ones that stack.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It's really heavy duty, and I like the way when you water it, it trickles down. You can probably do the same. They have them at the dollar store too, but you kind of have to tweak those.
Yeah.
You girls think
when you're putting all that soil in those things, you probably want something a little bit more sturdy, because if it falls over.
Yeah.
The problem we have is we'll have a neighborhood cat that wants to come up and dig inside your grow bag.
What was it? Was it cinnamon?
Paprika? I thought we said cinnamon and paprika were good deterrents, but we put it in the bags, and they go over there and dig it up and lick their paws, I think.
Have you tried
Oh,
cayenne pepper?
cayenne pepper. I'm sorry, cayenne. Not
Yeah.
paprika. Yeah.
There was something else. I was trying to think. I think there's something else to try. I have to try to remember. I heard someone else say it.
Yeah, I'd like to put some ghost peppers out there.
They get one scratch on that paw, bless their hearts.
Yeah. But then all the plants that we grow out there are going to have a ghost pepper flavor. I don't know. I don't know if I want that.
Too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad we got to meet you face to
Yeah.
face. The chat too, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's always nice to put a face with a name. And like I said, I saw you on Gathered Together, but I didn't see Robin. So it was nice to meet you, Robin.
Like Monica with Blend's family.
Bland's Promised Land Ranch.
Promised Land, yeah. I was trying to remember. There's something else in there.
Oh, we love them. Those folks are, and they're from Texas too. They're here northeast Dallas.
When she said, "Well, I watch you and I pray for you," you don't really think like when you video something. I don't I don't think I make very good videos. Like my friend Karen, she's like, "No, beautiful." I'm like, "Well, we try to share just moments of our life because I want to capture them mainly. It's mainly because I want my kids to go back and look and say, "Oh, look at this," but we also want to like share it with people too.
Right.
Life's short, and when she said that she saw our video and she prayed for us and she loved her channel, you don't ever think of it till someone actually says, "Oh my gosh, I watch you and love your channel." I'm gonna
tell you, when somebody asks us to pray for them, we do it. It may not be here on camera, but we do it, and it's just something.
And I thought it was so sweet. It really touched my heart when she said, "Oh, my husband and I, we prayed for you." I'm like, that really meant a lot to us.
Well, I would love to meet everybody.
Oh, Brittany Karen is the one.
So
Karen is the Stivers. It's Jennifer's mom. Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
No, that's okay. No. What I was going to tell you is like on Sundays, we like to tune into Creekside Chronicles. There's a channel up north in Canada, and it's Tony and Joni Stoddard with Creekside Chronicles.
Yeah,
it's mainly just about an hour's worth of devotional. He really has a pretty good message, and it's to kind of get your week started. But if you ever guys ever get a chance to check them out, Creekside Chronicles. I can throw the link up there for you if you want me to.
Yes, please. Yeah, that'd be great.
And if next Sunday you get a chance, they come on. Y'all Central Time, y'all Eastern Time.
Central Standard.
You're Central, okay? So they come on at 8:00.
Oh, okay.
8 o'clock on Sunday morning.
Gotcha. I'll have to keep that in mind.
Yeah. And
in the morning. But I get up at like 2:30 every morning, so it's like really late for me. Right
yeah, he gets up. He has to be at work by 6. Well, not by 6. You have to be in the yard and be at your position by 6. But where he works, the traffic is horrendous, so he has to drive an hour to work. And then plus, you want to get there early because sometimes if you don't get there early, you can't get a parking space. It's like a mega city,
right?
Parking wise.
I don't miss all that driving. We're recently retired, so I don't envy you.
It's tough on him sometimes. That's why Willie picks on him in the chat, which we know he means well, but it just he's tired and he just works hard, and then you drive an hour to work, an hour from work. That's 2 hours a day. You're like, woo.
Yeah.
And he's never been a late night owl. He's an early guy.
And that just leaves more of the homesteading duties to you then, huh, Jerusha? Because when he gets home, he's already wore out.
Well, in the beginning, when we were first up here, he worked from 10 o'clock at night till what time in the morning? No.
Till 10 o'clock.
Till 10 o'clock at night. He worked it was 2 to 10. So technically that was 1 to 11. He didn't get home till 11 at night. Yeah. And then during the day, I was trying to do the homeschooling, and we were missing him eating supper, which he hated, being with the kids and eating supper. He could eat lunch, but it's kind of hard on him. That was a little bit worse on me.
But yes, she'll do a lot of work while I'm at work, and when I get home, if she's in the middle of something I need to help her with, I'll do it.
Right.
Now, Levi, our son, our kids, they try to help her as much as they can. So.
Levi, my son, helps a lot outside, and my daughter, she'll
Or
help.
is he the oldest? Levi
Was the one that passed away, but him and his twin sister are the oldest right now. They're 14. They're about to be.
That's perfect age.
So she'll help inside, like, if I need something done, like making tea or swapping clothes, and she does come outside, but she's not really a more outsy person at this age right now. And he'll come outside and he'll help his mama a lot, so he's a big help. And then
yeah, I know. I was cutting grass at 10 years old. I think.
Yeah, that's
grass and doing stuff around the house for my dad. So, and he was a shift worker, so he would work days and he'd work evenings, he'd work nights, and so we had to do a lot while he was shift working.
My dad, he worked 3 jobs, like 3. Well, he had, my mom and dad had been married before, and then they got married and had me. My dad had to pay child support, and so he had to work 3 jobs basically to make a life for me and and my mom, and I always did stuff for him. I would always mow the yard. I decorated the house at 8 or 9 years old, climbing on the roof, and
right.
Mom's like, I don't remember that. I'm like, because I did it, and I did my dad's clothes, and something you don't think kids would do nowadays. But I didn't want my daddy to be more tired when he got home. So that's why I am like people are like, well, some people say, well, she does too much or she does it. I'm like, I'm not one to sit on my hiney and not do anything, because I know when he gets home, he's going to want to spend time with his kids and, or be home. And if he's too tired, sometimes he needs a break.
Or is it the other way around? When he gets home, you say, here, you take the kids now.
Go to the garden. I need a break.
Right.
Because he does a lot of the electric work, the mechanic work, and he knows everything about the machines out here. So we just redid our UTV. He put a new motor on it, and
we put a video up. Levi helped me with that. We trying to rebuild a Shenmore that I got. I've had for a long time. I like to do one project and then the next one. I don't like to do this one. So
here's the other half. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Robin. But here's the other half. He just finished her other project. So
we just finished winning on another live.
Yeah,
that's all right.
That's all okay.
Right. You joined us for a minute.
Appreciate it.
Now, are you guys from Mississippi originally, or did y'all relocate from somewhere else?
No,
originally I'm from down here. She's from Jackson.
I'm from Jackson.
About 3 hours north of here. And I was born and raised down here about 12 miles south of here. But,
sorry.
My daddy's from Philadelphia, Mississippi. And Mama's from Social,
go pick up a little bit.
Hey.
Hi.
This is 7 kids wrapped up into one little child.
Wow.
I believe it.
We have a 23-year-old, so I don't know if I can put him in my lap.
No, not when he's taller than both of us.
No.
Say hi.
Hey,
buddy.
Liam, don't make me.
He's rotten.
Go on, buddy.
Let's see. Yes, we almost have 2,000 subs. Screaming.
I noticed that. You had
We're
one
there to that's like a big goal for us right now. It took us to get to like 1,000. You see 1,500, and you're like, oh.
So the busy little house asked the other half, "What's your name?" This is Lisa. I'm sorry if I didn't introduce her, but it's Lisa, and I'm Jesse.
Yes, sir.
I think her lazy days ahead.
Liam Mack. Sorry, my son's trying to do somersaults on the couch. Sit up. Yeah. But
can I ask you how you got your name for your channel?
Yes. So hold on. He wants to know how we got our name. Get up and go get.
How we got our name? Well,
years ago, it was before even homesteading was in the picture. Our oldest daughter, she would watch like some YouTubers. There was some that we used to watch too before they got, I guess, a little bit too big minded, and a lot of their.
a lot of
Go in there.
content
We'll get
changed
in
and
it.
stuff, and then she wants to do.
She's like, oh, let's do a YouTube channel. This will be fun. And she, you know, she used to like Lindsay Sterling and all that on their channels. And like, okay, we'll make one. So when we first stop, son, you're being rude. Be still. When we first started picking out names, it's what do you want to call it? She said, oh, we could call it the Goss Fam. I'm like, so I tried to look up some, and I think there was already someone named the Goss Family. And then at first she's like, I said, okay, we're the Goss Family.
Don't.
Liam. No, Liam
But,
would be no.
Since there's so many of us, and it's always a mania around here, like everybody. She decided that we should be called GossMania.
Yeah, it's like a little mayhem and crazy. So we were GossMania, just GossMania, and then we said okay. And we found our niche in being family wise and homestead wise and in the community. So I said okay, we'll change it to GossMania Homestead. And we thought about changing it to the Goss Family Homestead, but we're like I can't change the name. It meant too much to me and to us in the beginning. So
Yeah, it's kind of catchy, and nobody knows us by that name, so that's the way it is.
Yeah, it sticks with you. Yeah.
Gotta get ready for
Get
bed.
ready for bed.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But she kind of picked it, and she that was. We even have little videos when we tried a video in the beginning. I think Lexi, she's now 11. I think she was 2 or 3 at the time when we did. Hey, what we're gonna start doing, and you can see what's your name, Madison. She'll say her name and how old she was, and we went around all the kids. I still have it. I probably should post it. It's like a little throwback.
One of our fun videos was where we put makeup. I put makeup on her, and then they would do makeup on each other. That was one of the fun.
And then YouTube changed. Yeah, we were just doing stuff for the kids, and
Silly
YouTube
stuff.
changed it, so I kind of made those private for now. And the twins, you know, it was cute when they.
Well, I've seen a couple of your videos, but if I was to ask you, which video, if somebody asked you which video should we watch, if it's the only video we could watch of your channel, which one would you direct us to?
If it's based on our family, there's the lantern release is probably by far my favorite.
Dealing with loss.
Like, you know, talking about our loss.
If you want to learn who we are, that would be the family. That would be the video.
That would be the video.
Yeah, that and
And
the
you
very
remember?
one we talk about who we are, why we're here. The very first one we ever posted, but the one that means the most to me was that one, and the next one that meant the second most to me, where we went to the Rory Fee concert, and the song she would sing, he was singing the song in the show. That's important to me. And, you know, not spending a day around our TV set, paying our bills and stay out of debt. That's important to me. And in that video, I did little clips of our family and, you know, having someone to hold, which, you know,
Right.
that's my second one probably because
We'll definitely go in there and check out those two for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you've been making a lot of videos for quite some time now. So
yeah, we kind of had a break for a while. I guess back where everybody was kind of breaking too, and then I try to keep back up to because I like making the videos. It's just my computer at the time. I had to buy a little laptop, so I've been able to put more out. My computer was just overwhelmed, and every time I try to do a video, it would crash. And I'm like, oh, I can't ever get them out. So I did wind up purchasing a laptop so I could do them a little bit quicker and more on the go. And, you know, when my kids aren't in the bedroom, I don't have to sit here on the computer. I could go to my bed and edit videos. And
right.
I enjoy doing it. I like editing them. I like capturing my moments with my kids and my husband because, you know, I want them to, like me as a kid, I remember even when we had our daughter, there really wasn't any. We had like a handheld camera. And those videos we really don't have on a disc or on like what, you know, today's technology. And
well, see, that's what we did when I started the channel back in 2014, but I didn't do it for the purpose of making a YouTube channel.
Yes.
I did it for the purpose of keeping videos somewhere where I could find them.
My kids could go back.
Right.
You know, there's the video and they could save it if they want
right.
to.
And that's what I did it for. Then when we got hooked up with the homesteading community, everybody kept asking, when are you going to start a channel? When are you going to start a channel? When are you going to start a channel? and we were still working. So we said, well, let's start one because we're fixing to retire. So let's start a channel. And we called it Lazy Days Ahead because Lazy Days Ahead.
Those. Some of these names. I'm like, oh, I love them. They're just so,
So,
it's unique and it means so much to you. So some people call us GossMania because they think the GOSS is like.
I don't see no R in there.
Yeah.
No R. There's no R. It's hard, but it's okay. It's no biggie.
No.
Like
Well, listen,
Apple Tree Urban Homestead just came
I was
in.
saying, listen, you got some people from Australia already in your chat. You know that?
And from
Annette.
Tree, that's a first.
Yeah. So what? They're 13. They're about. So it must be about 9 o'clock in the morning over there.
I think
They're just he's just making coffee and breakfast right now, probably.
Right, smells good.
So we're gonna try to do more lives, mainly because we have our subs, we just don't have the hours. We're way behind on hours because we got backtracked on making videos. To make videos, you have to have the hours and the watch time.
Well, I got a confession to make. We've been doing this for almost a year. June will be a year that we've been officially doing YouTube. I mean, as an official channel since June. And this Tuesday will be our first official live. Now I've helped in tons of lives. I've moderated for tons of channels, but believe it or not, this Tuesday will be our first official Lisa and Jesse live. I mean, we've jumped in on like your live, or we've jumped in on a bunch of other lives, but never where we hosted our own live, and that won't take place until Tuesday.
Well, but also we're not homesteaders either.
Yeah.
We're substeaders,
Substeaders.
We have one animal. We have a dog.
Well, there's one lady that I keep trying to refer people to. She's awesome. In the garden again. She don't. I follow her. She has like 480 subs, and she homesteads in her backyard and has chickens. And I think she's just awesome because I know people can't have the amount of property we have.
Right.
And see her. She has a little greenhouse. She did water irrigation, and if anybody goes over there, just say GossMania sent you. But she's an awesome mom and an awesome little suburban homesteader.
What was her channel name again?
It's In the Garden Again with Leanne.
In the
Garden Again is her channel.
I bet In the Kitchen, In the Garden. I don't have that one. In the Garden Again. I'll have to look her up.
You're on my cord, buddy.
So what time are you going to be live Tuesday?
We are doing our 500 sub giveaway.
Oh, yay! I see it. He just posted it. We're going to have to remember this one.
4 p.m. It's going to be at 4 p.m.
Central Standard Time, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes, I posted on your chat there.
So it'll be fun. Got some good things to give away.
See, yeah. I'm going to try to find her. I'll find it real quick in the garden. I got it. I got her link. I'm going to get it.
Here we go.
Sorry, my 4-year-old. I know people don't like hearing kids sometimes, but this is just my life with this little boy here.
You want to hear kids. If that's what you have, you want to hear kids. When you don't hear them, that's when you worry. Hey, wait a minute.
I know I'll have a moment where I won't hear them this little again, and that's what people, I guess, some people don't understand about me. Sometimes I'm like, you're on the cord, baby. It's careful. Like
it's your life.
And I try to enjoy it a lot more.
Hey, there's my 23-year-old. Come here. And he can't sit in my lap.
He was once this little, and this moment lasts forever. I try to think that my boy's 14, he's probably big as your boy almost.
Right.
And I'm like, y'all are little, and I just want to enjoy it a lot more, even though
yeah,
little rambunctious, my boys.
A little.
Especially this one.
And at least they got somebody to play with. My son was an only child, so he had to play with mom and dad all the time. That
or cousins if you're around, or any other
neighbors. Yeah,
neighbors and cousins
had young boys the same age.
You're squishing me.
Well, I was the baby at 8, and she wanted a big family because she's pretty much the only one between her mom and daddy. And so when we had all,
I I have three half brothers. Well, I have two on Earth now. I had one pass away, and unfortunately, two of them really didn't want much to do with me. It was a bad situation between my dad's relationship with them because of the mom, and you know how that happens. So they get, kids get told stuff when they're young, and I just hate they miss out on a really great dad, and their kids have missed out on a really great grandfather. If they would have just thought differently. And I watched my dad see his boys drive by and not come see them, and I watched my dad. I watched him through a lot of heartbreak, and they said he didn't care, but he cared a lot. And it broke his heart, but he can't do nothing about it till this day. And he's 73 years old, and it still breaks his heart.
Yeah, my dad's in his 70s too, and they're getting on up there. Of course, my mom had me when she was 16, so we're real close in age. It's like,
like you're real close to mom, yeah.
Right. So
that's kind of a nice thing. You kind of get your mom for a little longer. I mean, even though I had you at 16, it's kind of a blessing in a way too.
Mm-hmm. He's testing the mic.
Yeah.
Son.
Impatient.
Son. Sorry.
No, don't worry about it.
He is one of those really go little boys.
Energizer bunny, huh?
Yes, ma'am. He'll come back about 9 o'clock. He'll start going.
Unless you give him a cupcake, then,
Yeah.
then the sugar kicks in.
Try to put it back a little bit. There you
go. He's rotten.
I'm glad we got to see your face. It's so nice. And when I saw her gathered together, I'm like, oh, I could put a face with somebody. And it's just kind of a blessing, too, because try to keep up with people. You don't really feel that connection.
I've seen you in a few lives, but never had, put a face to it until I saw you on Gathered Together with Glenn and Jessica.
Yes.
And then wasn't that the one where they had
wait a minute.
What's her name? Chris and Larry. Was Chris and Larry on the same day, or was that a different one?
When she was talking about the dehydrator or the
and had a baby, and I didn't catch her channel. She just had a baby.
Oh no, so that was Amanda up with Bare Bones.
That's it.
Yes.
I wasn't there because I was asleep.
Yeah,
because it was late.
No, you were at work.
I was either at work or
you were
sleep.
At work,
it was during the day. So you must have been at work.
She threw up the live chat, and then they came on. Really nice just to talk. Well, for me, I don't get to talk to a lot of other people while he's at work. So, and friends, they kind of tend when you don't have the same lifestyles, and they tend to not talk to you as much sometimes.
So really, we just have us. I mean, because
there's
a lot of people that
gotta get them.
only come around whenever they need something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kenzie,
and the closest family you have is where? In the same town?
They're right here in my house.
I mean, like brothers and sisters, cousins, aunts and uncles.
My daddy's 85. He still lives a little south of us. My youngest brother lives next door. An older brother lives on the property with my daddy. And I got a sister down here and another sister down here.
Yeah, the youngest boy next to him. He's the baby.
I'm the baby.
So the youngest next to him.
And I've got a brother in North Mississippi, two brothers in Alabama. So there's 8 of us all together.
His sisters live in Mississippi too.
So yeah, I have a lot of them close to me.
I want to do rainbow.
Well, that's good. That's good. I mean, all my family's here in Texas or here in Houston area, but my wife, Lisa's, her family's all over Oregon, Utah, Dallas. So she didn't get to see her family hardly at all.
You know what? We don't see mine much at all either. But her family, her daddy and mama just left.
We see them more or less around the holidays. My mom and dad came down. They're from Jackson, but they live about an hour south of Jackson now. If you don't see it. But my dad's from Chula, Mississippi, in the Delta, he calls it. Son, my son keeps changing my life.
Sorry. But anyway.
Okay.
I All our friends are YouTube.
Yeah, most of our friends are
Yeah.
YouTubers.
I want rainbow.
Yeah, we there's another family that's really great. Her husband is a pastor and she sings, and it's a Haskins family vlog. They're in Arkansas, so we became real good friends with them. If anybody really likes good down to earth humor, I love their channel. They're our best friends too.
Hello, Chris and Larry. Chris and Larry looks like they just jumped in, or at least Chris maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stop. All right, buddy.
Y'all behave. We'll take care of the animals. We'll put the chickens up.
We got 3 Basset Hound puppies. We gotta bring inside. They were outside in their little yard.
Oh, that's what they commented. There was somebody in the chat that said, "I need a bass hound." I was wondering, what the heck is a bass hound?
Basset. Yeah, we
Basset hound. Okay.
Basset Hound puppies.
So when my daughter, if you turn that off one more time, I'm gonna put you somewhere else.
And we have a min pin.
We raise min pin. We raise them, and we had our first mama. She had 3 litters, and our second mama's had 3, and this mama just had 1. This is her first litter, and this is my last 3 from that litter. We're trying to take a break for a while with the other mama. She'll be. So my first mama is retired. She was my daughter's dog. She wanted to get another Basset Hound, and then she said, "Oh, Mama, okay, go take it over there." She says, "Mama, we need to raise Basset Hounds again. Let's get a boy." And so we got a girl, and I'm like, well, then she passed away, and I think the girl, she's like almost a year old, a little over a year old. And I finally decided to go ahead and get a boy and try to raise him. So our kids make money, and we got quite a few Bassets now.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, we probably won't.
Okay, throw it away.
We probably won't do this forever, but it's been a blessing, really. We don't backyard breed, like, they're not in cages. The puppies, they are raised inside from birth. The mom and daddies, they do stay outside because we have a little bitty single wide mobile home. With
now, is the perimeter fence? I mean, do you have like neighbors that have a fence?
No, we have just our front fence and a little bit of our side to our dog yard, and then we fence them in like a huge 100-foot by 50 by 100 by 50.
They can run around.
Yeah, and then we just separated it in half for boys and for girls. So
A handful of what?
Sorry, I got notifications all on my tablet here.
Sit down, buddy.
Okay, what do you got? Oh.
Hey, we got a live with Belinda and Chuck. Hello, Chuck or Belinda. It could be either one of them. Probably Chuck.
Yes.
Yeah. He's your neighbor.
Help Lexi. She's holding 2 puppies.
Chuck, I don't remember what town are you in, or what town are you near, Chuck?
Even the big boy.
Put him on, putting in the chat.
Here. I'll show you one of our puppies.
Levi, get the puppy.
It's okay, don't fuss. So.
Oh.
Put the puppies in the cage.
How many weeks old is that?
10 weeks. They're 10 weeks old yesterday.
Wow.
I have 3 boys left of 7. What you trying to say?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, they got some long ears.
Yes, sir.
Look at those things.
Now, do you have problems with them getting ear infections with the ear hanging down?
A lot of people who have the breed say yes. I don't bathe them a lot. I do bathe them a couple times a year, and I do bathe them in the heat of the season because thank you. They tend to get hot spots in the south.
Daddy.
Chuck says he's from Purvis, Mississippi.
Is that?
Right.
Oh. Okay.
You know where Purvis, Mississippi's at?
Yeah, we know where that's at.
Yes.
That's not far from
Not
us.
far from us at all.
That's where Chuck and Belinda are from.
Okay,
If you haven't checked out their channel,
I watch all the time. I just couldn't remember where he's from. He doesn't know him very well because I just started watching him a while back. And by the time I get him, I try to get him to watch other people's channels. He's pooped out by the time the day's done. And we do try to watch a few people's videos together.
Right here, this is TV that we watch. We don't watch TV, period. And I definitely don't watch TV, but
yeah, neither do we. We don't have time for TV. We got too much going on with YouTube. It takes a lot of work to run a channel. I know you guys know that.
Well, yeah. Well, then the way they have done it, where you can't really get noticed, if you don't have the right tags, the right connections, or the right like persona or the look. That's what's sad. Or you don't. I hate to say I've seen some channels where you show a little bit too much. I'm like, I'm not. No, thank you.
Clickbait.
Yeah.
Clickbait.
They work real hard.
They work real hard,
like Roots
honestly,
and Refuge.
and then you got some that
Mama,
they fall in a pattern where,
the other black
hey,
basket.
this channel did this and got all these views. Let's do the same thing, and then it just kind of snowballs. But they have some like us, and most of the
Stivers, they started from the bottom. They're really good
work
channels.
hard at it.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, like I said, we didn't get in it for the purpose of, making money or anything. That we did it for the purpose of posterity. We wanted to keep our videos and keep,
And for fun.
and for fun, and keep track of, our retirement activities, that kind of stuff, so that our son and grandson and grandchildren can have something to watch, years from now.
Initially, that's what it was for us, and then it was like, well,
the first
and
event
the people we started
went
meeting was really awesome. So we're like, hey, this could be fun, and it really doesn't matter if we make a lot of money off of it. We just do it.
It'd be nice,
because we enjoy
to
it.
have it.
Now, it would be nice to have the income, but God will provide. We're putting our faith in that. So
Yeah.
Right.
that's what it'll be.
Right.
Yeah, the first one we went was in 18. Was it February?
Well,
March.
first time we went to any kind of
we really went to homestead. We had
thing,
nothing but
we
the
just
property.
came up here, and Deep South had one down here, not far
It
from
was
us.
Deep South.
It was the gathering.
The
and
gathering.
We went to it, and they did it a couple times.
The Stivers showed up because they were kind of
Stivers
new.
and,
Roots and Refuge. She was real new when
VW
she
family.
just.
Family.
What was it?
And there's some more, and that was a really good.
VW.
We met a lot of people.
VW Family Farm was there. Really great
I
family.
can't remember. But
yeah.
And then
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
then COVID happened. It just got to be too much understanding with Wanda, and they just don't do it no more.
We were going to help them one year, but they canceled it out for that year.
So you got almost 2,000 subscribers right now. I mean, we only have almost 600, but we can't relate. But the thing is, what was it that you saw, or what was it happened that really shot your numbers up? Because I know you didn't have 2,000 subscribers when you first started.
In the beginning,
Are you talking about tonight? Or are you talking
I'm
about?
talking about no. Did they shoot up tonight? But I'm saying in general, did you have a moment where I was at 200, 300, then we went to 500 or 8? Was it a video or
no.
an event you went to?
In the beginning, we just had family, and I used to be in these these women that were doing their family channel basically, and they would watch each other, and you would say, "Oh, I did this video, and I did this video before YouTube." You know how they would say, "Oh, here, just watch my playlist," and you would put up a playlist, and they would try to support you by helping you get time, and we kind of started that way, and then yes, your brother did it. And then
Since I got some,
I got some. We had 300 or so.
It seemed like we stayed like 500 forever.
Can I say something real
and we
quick?
finally ended up just
Why
put more
we were
videos
trying to
out
put up the
and
chickens,
just meet more people. And
ran out of water in their little
it's
pot,
gradually
so they
just
drank it.
went up. She started trying to put more videos up, and we started
That's
making more
when
content.
we did the homestead. We changed it to homestead. We
We
met
changed-
more people.
right.
what?
And then it went from 5 to 800. Stop, buddy.
So,
Yeah, there's something about that word homestead. I mean, people see that and then they want to know and they want to look at your content. And
Kind of shot then, and then we met Mr. Danny and Miss Wanda, and then they blessed us with the camper, and then they would shout out our name every now and then. That's really supporting other people like the channel. My son, I swear.
support each other and just looking after each other. And
Other people, it really takes other people blessing you and shouting you out and saying, "Oh, we really love this channel." And if you have a bigger channel, some of the bigger channels would shout you out every now and then. That's what really kind of got people to notice you more, because YouTube's algorithm would never throw you up in there. I think our highest viewed video was our trampoline, when we put our trampoline tent together. It's got 9,000 views.
wow.
And it's just us putting up a trampoline. And then
Yeah, it's funny what will go. I don't want to say viral, but what will get a lot of hits. Things you think wouldn't do any good actually do better than when the ones you think wouldn't do any good.
yeah, we
So
have one, and his tractor ones get a lot of views, but and then I found for me just to get noticed. I don't know if any of the other channels have done this. I have my favorite channels, and I go in there and I comment right when they make. I guess right when they make it, I try to comment and tell, and I watch a little bit of it. And when people start liking that, that's kind of how you get traffic. But I like watching them anyway. It's not like I comment just to get the views, but I comment, and every once in a while when someone would pin it, or when they would, you get a really highlight comment, you kind of get traffic more too that way.
But Chuck says he's going to change his channel to Mennonite Farmhouse.
Homestead. Mennonite Homestead.
The Mennonite Homestead. I thought there is some. Is he talking about her for sure?
Yeah, Leanne's doing really good right now. She's just breaking all kind of records.
But hers is the farmhouse.
Hers is farmhouse.
I just subscribed to her because I like all her canning and everything she's been posting. Because that's what I'm trying to do now myself. I hadn't made my own canning videos yet, but I've been trying to learn, and then one day I might. I've done like sweet tea video and how to make homemade ranch, but nothing canning just yet.
I'm big asking on one of the tractors we have, me and Levi. I'm not going to post it until I get it run, until I get it done.
He's got to tweak it. It didn't quite go on.
But I've got to do some more work to it, but I am making a video of it, so when I get it complete, then I'll post it. Like the buggy, side by side I put a new engine in, that video's already up. So
I got like
Levi already did, didn't he?
Did nobody give him one of these? Okay.
Yeah, DIYs do really well. I mean, anything you do DIY is going to do pretty good.
I had a video pinned where I showed everybody how to make the little, like a simple 6x3 raised bed made from the cedar boards, because some people don't like treated. And it's kind of doing well. It's taking a little while, but it's doing well. So, and we did our recycle pull frame video. It got quite a few views. I think it's got like 2,000, but I kind of fell in love with my little greenhouse. We had to tweak it a little bit. We started with plastic because we didn't have enough of the polycarbonate greenhouse material. Then this year I just put the polycarbonate on there so it can withstand these winds we get down here a little bit better.
So you might take this in consideration, but we watch a channel called Fowler Family Farm.
Fowler Family Farm.
Yeah. And one day he mentioned that he gets like, 1,000 views. But as soon as he puts the puppy videos out, they'll go from 1,000 to 10,000. It's like tremendous amount of people just love puppies, kids. I mean, small kids when they're watching anything funny. That's why Chuck's doing so well, because his channel is so funny. Pretty soon, he's going to be passing up everybody, even the Mennonite.
Like my let's see, I have one where we had puppies years ago, like our very first litter. It did pretty well. It was like the Basset
do real well.
They did it still got 700 views, but I don't try to share them too much, because then either you share them a lot and they do good, or you don't. If you share them too much, YouTube's like, no, you're sharing somewhere else. But we do a lot of the tractor videos get views too. They like watching his just bush hogging and stuff. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, I love watching any kind of farm work, or people working on their tractors. Guys, I like the channels like they go out there and they find a tractor in the woods and they make it run. They get it to start, and they fix it, and then they sell it. And it's like, wow,
He wants to do. That's what he would like to do, like to be home more. He loves working on old tractors, and he's found a few. But at the time, we really just hadn't been able to go. Oh yeah, we could go spend $500 and go get it.
It's like we got the RV, which is a 78 Dodge, and my truck's a 93 Dodge 3/4 tons. And I just stumbled across a really good deal on the truck for a Twins, which is another Dodge truck.
I didn't video it because it was in the lady's yard. But she said it's been sitting for a year, and I should have done like a will it start. He got it to start.
I'll be working on that truck, and my tractor and the other tractor, and it's gonna be a lot. And we're gonna be doing more videos on the camper rebuild.
The old camper. That's gotten quite a few views.
People asking about the camper again. We just got to get back out there on it.
We've done a lot of work to it. I just haven't put all the videos together into one video to like share what we've done. You're rotten.
I used to be.
You see this man talking?
I used to be a little bit
He's talking
jokey and funny and stuff too. But my little partner.
Well, he knows Santa Claus.
Passing, I think, huh?
Well, our oldest daughter would be his little partner. Like she would throw the jokes and he'd throw the jokes, and it's taken him almost 5 years after her passing just to get back to his, goofy self.
Wow. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yes.
I mean, we can't even imagine what that was like or what you had to go through. I can only imagine.
It was hard, but we were glad we were home with her, though. I mean, she could have been at school and.
I mean,
I'm not doing a tub right
our
now.
boy, he's pretty fun. He tries to mess with everybody.
Which one? The 14-year-old?
Yeah, he's right here.
He likes the corny dad jokes. He'll throw one out there, and every once in a while he'll get me a good one.
He's pretty funny.
Like my mom, bless her soul, she's having trouble with her feet, and we went to a little place to eat for my daughter. Lexi had a birthday on the 25th. And she came down to visit with my dad, and she said, I about lost my balance. And she sat down, and my son said, well, if you quit spending so much, you wouldn't lose your balance. And she didn't quite get it because she just went shopping. And she goes, she said, oh, I got it. It took her a minute, but I told him that was a good one, Levi. He tries to pick.
Now, Chris and Larry are saying they do a ton of baby goat and baby pig shorts. I mean, shorts. Well, that'll get you watch hours as well. So,
yes.
I'm not sure about monetizing shorts, but I think you can.
Yeah, I have a lot of like TikTok ones. I do TikTok, and I have quite a few on there that's almost got 30,000 views. I wish I could get as much there as I do on YouTube, but sometimes YouTube. No, my drink's there. Okay. Sometimes YouTube will, like, if you have a certain clip of a song on there, you have to kind of watch it because they won't monetize it at all. Or
yeah, I think they get you like after 15 seconds, right?
Yeah, it was 1 minute was the shorts, and on YouTube you can anything under a minute.
No, I'm talking about the music. If you have music on your
it's 15. So I try to pick ones that aren't, and I might start kind of throwing those in there. The ones I've done, I did. My son, he just
that was less than 15 seconds.
Yeah, I'm like, that's gonna knock it off with him. So we collect Charlie Brown stuff, and our dogs are named after Charlie Brown because our daughter loved Snoopy.
Well, listen, we just, like I said, we wanted to say hello. We want to introduce ourselves. And
Southern Blessed said they heard there was basketball.
We had to go back. Sorry, we hadn't been really.
Southern Blessed Homestead is asking about some
Basset
Hound puppies. Are you guys?
Mr. Mac,
He's probably going to get one. More likely.
Yes, they're in their cage right now. They're trying to go to sleep. We brought actually our whole litter of 12 up to his house one day, and he saw all our puppies because I was picking up.
They're already weaned, right?
Yes, they are. They're weaned and they're almost potty trained. So that's what a lot of people like about my puppies. When they go home, they don't have really much issues potty training because I raise them in a crate in the house, and they kind of go right out the door when they got to go to the bathroom.
And you use the pads? You use the what?
We don't leave them in the house. We leave them in their cage, and it's kind of hard when I have so many sometimes because I don't have a big enough cage. I'm trying to get a kennel built one day, but they'll go mainly to one side of the cage, and they go on the pad. But over time, like they're 10 weeks now, only say there's 3 babies in this big cage together.
Right.
One have an accident, but there's one time I went 3 days they didn't have but just a pee accident. So it's really good for their age that they hadn't really had that many accidents.
Right.
So, but Mr. Mac, that Southern Blessed Homestead, which is Patty G, that's her husband. That's their channel.
Okay.
He wants so bad. I told him, I said, one day if I'm ever stuck with one, I might have to bring one up to you. We love him. They're great. They're a great channel too. So they're in North Mississippi if you want to check them out.
Very cold.
Okay.
Cold water, yeah. He's retired.
Air Force?
Yes.
Air Force.
It's not Navy, it's Air Force. He just retired last year? Did he retire last year, Matt? He's giving me smiley faces and a heart.
That's a nice place.
He's
Yeah.
fun.
Well, salute him. Thank him for his service. I'm ex-Army myself. We got an intruder.
The Chihuahua mix?
He's a
Min
min
Pin.
pin mix.
Min Pin mix.
Yeah.
His mom was a Shih Tzu, and we think his dad was a Min Pin. Well, I was just
Oh,
in the,
Oh,
yeah. He's a shadow for Lisa. He's Lisa's shadow.
he's
Wherever
my
she
shadow.
goes, he's right behind her.
I have two of my dogs that are like that for me, and then the others flock to my kids. So you got ones that like one person more than the other.
Yep. He's a lap dog. He just loves being in her lap.
It's so nice talking to y'all. We appreciate
No, thank you for letting us on.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Like I said, I'll be glad to help you out on your lives if I know about it. This seemed like it was a last minute deal. I don't remember seeing an advertisement for it.
No, I kind of said, he said, you want to go live? I said, let me try to figure out stream. We'll test it out.
Yeah.
Go live watch early before I fall asleep.
Yeah. Well, we'll let you go. We know you're tired. You probably had a hard day today, so especially being an off day, running around with all the kids.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad of a day. Usually Saturdays and Fridays is
We had
pretty.
an enjoyable day. Yesterday we went to a little festival up the road here we've never been to, and they have a bunch of booths and stuff, and we try to see what we can go to and sell what we can. So next year we might end up doing that, but it was really nice to spend the day with the kids, walking around, not doing much.
We try to do a little bit more because our little girl just had her birthday too, so we're trying to do something different with her and like spend more time together that way too. They had a little bit of fun.
Right.
We appreciate it.
Well, thank you so
Yes,
much. Once
thank
again,
you.
like I said, we had a blast, and my name is Jesse, and this is Lisa. For those of you guys in the chat don't know us,
Yes.
check us out. Lazy Days Ahead.
Or the mod father, they call it.
I'm the Godfather.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday, if you're interested, come check us out at 4:00 Central Standard Time, and we're going to be having a big giveaway. So it's a subscriber giveaway. So you guys want to subscribe?
Yeah, I believe I did the other day when I met you in the other channel. I'm going to double check because I try to go to each one and I hit subscribe. So if anybody else wants to check you out, they can too.
Well, y'all have a good night.
You have a good night. It's nice talking to you.
Careful, buddy.
Yeah, nice talking to you guys. We'll talk with y'all later.
Liam, get up. Bye. Good night.
Bye-bye.
But we appreciate everybody hopping on. Karen, you still too busy?
You should let's catch up on some of the.
I'm going to catch up on what everybody said. I'm so sorry. That was a good talk. I was trying to see. We're in Missouri. Yes, I was gathered together. And then Karen's in here. Talking to Lisa. Lazy Days are great people except they're a Cowboy fan, which really said.
Well, football means nothing.
Chris and Larry. I follow them. They're a really great channel.
Chris and Larry.
Chris and Larry Homestead. That's a new channel. I'll start
Well,
following.
let me get to know everybody here. Okay, like I said, I gotta get a notepad down, and take some notes.
Oh, getting started on Homestead says they hope to see us at the Heartland Homesteaders picnics this year. We're going to try to make it
In September.
because our twins' birthday is in September. So is our little Liam.
We're going to try our best. If we can't get the camper going, we're going to try to get up there and
watching movies.
We're going to try to get the RV ready, but I'm not
Yes.
sure. It's got a long way to go. But
Mr. Chuck said one of his church members will do that. He buys a tractor to fix it, paint it in the original color with logos, and then he'll sell it. That's what he wants to do.
well, I'd love to do that. But my issue is letting it go when I'm done.
Yeah.
You did once. You had
I did one, but it took me a
Well,
long
that
time.
was his
I
tractor.
redid an 8 in. It was the only tractor I had, and the first one I redid. And, well, in my past, I had trouble, so I've sold my tractor, my truck, my tractor, my four-wheeler, my lawnmowers, and all that stuff because we had to pay bills. And right now, we're in a situation, like I said, we just bought another truck, and it's going to be up on videos when we're working on it. My
Mr.
Massey when I
Mac.
do some work on it.
Yeah, he said 2 years ago he retired from the Air National Guard.
Miss Mac, I'm working on the Yanmar. Me and Levi, we're trying to get the head gasket going. I got it replaced, but
It's still leaking.
it still leaks. I got to take it back apart and do some other stuff to it.
I'm gonna put
I
a
will be
video.
post a video up.
And
So,
he had the same problem, didn't he?
but didn't you say to do a DIY video on the Yanmar? So that's what I'm going to do.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to double check it. Kids are watching.
And
the
I hope it helps you.
movies. After 1,000, if you don't get the notifications when people. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true.
What is it?
Someone said after you get 1,000, you don't get notifications when people subscribe.
No.
No, they don't.
It don't seem
Really,
really
they changed
fair.
it too. You can go on like your YouTube studio, and you can kind of see the last people if they make it public who subscribe to you.
You're unfolding the clothes that Mom unfolded.
My son's butt is unfolding my clothes that I have on the couch because I don't have a laundry room, y'all.
You do have a laundry room.
I have a laundry nook, not a room. You have where your laundry machine goes. And I made a table to fold clothes, but the table's holding everything else, and it holds my chickens when I hatch them, my incubators. That's correct, Chuck. Okay. Trying to go back. I might be missing something. That's a private viewing for only me. Oh, okay. Mac's internet's messed up, but he heard Robin. Yes, need DIY videos on the tractor, she said, Miss Patty.
Did you got the head off of one of your tractors? So I'm hoping we can help you, and if I have to show you something on mine, I'll show you.
Someone gave him a tip to try, so we might have to take it back off, unfortunately. Hopefully the head's not mixed up because it's what, $90?
No, the gasket's $90.
Yeah, the gaskets.
The head's more, but I'm gonna do my best to fix it myself, and I'm gonna do a DIY on that.
He got it though, and he got all the oil cleaned out, and it might need with the where's it leaking? You said right around the edge.
That's it. Between the head and the gasket again.
Matt just needs to edit and
Aggravated
vitamins.
me. What?
Mac just needs to edit and vitamins. Matt and Sarah said. I think she's picking on Mr. Mac. Unfolding is a crime, Karen said. Tinker
Should we make him replace him, refold him himself?
Want to refold on live?
Mm-mm.
I think you should.
I ain't doing that.
Why don't you just kind of neatly stack it back for me?
Stack them back?
You don't hardly ever fold your own laundry.
Well, you're supposed to fold them, not iron them with
We're
your
trying
rear
to
end.
get better because he's getting to be a young man.
He does good by helping
Shut
me
it,
out
Matt.
there. What?
Mr. Mac told Matt to shut it. He said, hush. Mr. Mac he's got the late night hours. Woo! My son about knocked y'all over onto the floor. You better check.
Mama,
Yes.
you're hard.
Oh yeah,
That's marshmallows.
He's digging in your hot
I
dog.
have the go bring
Oh,
me a
it ended.
Give me one.
it tastes like a dry marshmallow.
I dehydrated some fruity flavored marshmallows just to try.
Tastes like
The
a
new
dry
dehydrator?
marshmallow whenever I have it.
I wanted to do it to
And Liam's
save.
trying to eat them.
I'm replacing the
Well,
head on
already
my
eaten.
tractor, he said. Mr. Mac. Give me one.
That's right. You said you had a.
Well, I gotta go get that John Deere tiller from you.
Okay. Pathways home, so we're gonna have to go to bed. Gary has to work early in the morning, and blessings. We're about to head out too in just a minute.
Yes, because y'all can't tell, but it's way past my bedtime, and
Bath time.
my eyes are about to shut.
It's hard.
Look,
But I
it's
appreciate.
it's hard, but it's not quite all the way dehydrated.
I really appreciate everybody coming in here and talking. Sorry it took so long with the other conversation, but we do appreciate and love each and every one of you.
Yeah, we probably try to go back live again, maybe Wednesday night or.
We'll figure out another day.
And what I'll try to do, I'll try to post like a community, or I'll try to schedule it with StreamYard. It seems to be, I might be a little bit easier to schedule it. You spy paint, Karen? Yeah.
She
I
also got it
painted.
on her shirt and her pants.
Like I do when I cook, I get
She
it
painted
everywhere.
a black barrel.
We gave our chickens a big 55-gallon barrel. I got tired of filling up these little waters, and my waters are starting
Liam Mac.
to leak. So I bought all these little spigot, what do you call those spigot bowls?
Oh, it's just little.
Is that-
Like,
And it's a black and white black with some stripe. So I got paint. I said, I don't want a big old ugly black barrel in the middle of the yard. So I painted it like a light blue.
Okay, but shut it
And
easy.
it's all over me.
Hello, Mr. Frog.
Really worth
It's on my
Frog's
shirt.
on the window.
It's on my shirt.
She
Frog's
really gets
on
into
the
what she's doing.
window.
She gets
Especially when I'm
all-
cooking biscuits, it's all over my shirt.
She's black out.
Just the words of work, Miss Patty said.
I think I can
No, do not mess with the dehydrated.
hard all the
She
way.
does.
I'll have to do it. Come here.
She really gets into it, but she doesn't pay. You know, her favorite thing to do is whenever she's doing something and she doesn't have a hat on, she gets whatever she's doing in her hair.
Look at your hair, though.
Look at that. It's time for a grooming. What you reckon?
It's getting long, y'all. I need to cut it. Bless his heart. He likes his hats because his hair is always everywhere.
Can I turn it on?
But anyway,
Yeah, proof you're a hard worker, Patty says. I try to be. Some people think I am. Sometimes I think I'm lazy because, because I got clothes
'cause she can't get
everywhere.
everything done.
I can't get
Yeah,
everything done.
Shaw, Mississippi.
And then sometimes we get half the kids homeschooled.
Shaw.
Some days I might not get homeschooling
Shaw.
done.
That's not far.
It's $100.
Turn on.
So, but let's see.
So when I get home, she's about got everything done that she wants to get done.
I would have subscribed to a lot of people after I hit 1,000 if they would just say something on my video. That's what I try to do when I subscribe to someone. I talk to them in their chat usually. And then
You said that.
sometimes getting started on homesteading.
But
We're
really,
subscribed to y'all.
we really want to look and talk to everybody and help everybody and subscribe to everybody.
Yeah, we might do like Wednesday chat and meet and greet type thing where people can kind of like talk with us and talk with other people. Say, hey, this is my channel. I'm from here. Because I think these homesteading channels, a lot of them have forgotten. Not forgotten. Some have gotten so busy and so large and so busy with their homestead that they you don't have time to talk to people no more. And when you're little like us, or when other people are small, we just need to keep boosting each other and supporting each other. And that'd probably be the best way, just to say, hey, we're this, or go see this person's channel. We just found them out, and we try to do that. Like, I'll share again. It's in the garden again. I'm going to get her link.
I got it.
And she's a really good, like, suburban homesteader. If anybody's doing suburban homestead, doesn't have 6 acres like us, and
It don't matter.
the busy little house. If you go back and watch, do not knock that over. If you go back and watch like some of her garden videos, she homesteads on 1 acre in Canada. Less than 1 acre is her garden, but she does a lot on 1 acre.
Planting buckets,
Yeah,
planting the ground.
just learn,
Just
learn. My son, y'all, I'm so
A lot of
sorry.
people think you gotta have a lot of land, which our goal is to have more land, but
Oh. Miss
now
Patty said I'm a superwoman. All those kids are doing well. You have a beautiful garden. Y'all, that garden is really my therapy. It's what keeps me sane. I almost want to cry when I went out there the other day. It's so pretty.
It just turned on.
It's so pretty, and it's really been my therapy and my healing. I'm
It
sorry.
just turned on in
Okay.
there.
It's really been my healing process, with the loss of my daughter, and I really love like watching, especially sunflowers grow. And even if you can just go out, like if you can't get done, like Patty said, you can't get done a lot. Just go out for 10 minutes. Or go out right before it rains. Put the seeds in the ground so you know that it will get watered, and that's what I've been trying to. We hadn't got everything planted, so now my cottage greenhouse garden is pretty much planted. It's the other raised bed, and we just made a new little, how many feet do you think it is? 20 by 20 or 30 by 30 little bed area, because I want to try cotton.
something like that.
I'm just trying to learn stuff too, so I'm trying to plant some new things. And
But see, when we first started up here, things didn't do as well as we thought they would, and each year it gets better, and this year's really awesome. You should see our
okay,
garden now.
Karen,
Karen, you leaving?
she should be back soon.
Love you, Karen. Night.
Oh, there's Albany Mountain Homestead. Now, she's another great one. She does a lot of, foraging, and She's from Arkansas.
Just
Her name's
1.5.
Amanda.
To Hiller.
She said, "Hey, they're just getting settled in bed
Built the
after
road.
loading
He's got power
some
in
wood slabs. Whew.
Okay.
Furniture homestead project. Future homestead projects. That
it.
sounds
Our
like
new
fun.
Aiden project.
We just got a table saw because we have what are these big old posts?
We have
6x6s.
I've had some 6x6 untreated posts for years.
A lot of it's got to be
Some of them
trimmed.
rotten, but
Some
we're
are
gonna try to
probably,
rip them into boards
and maybe
either
make a
to
countertop.
make a shelf, a countertop, or just any. Because I've got 12 of them or 10 of them.
Oh.
We do as much as we can with them.
Oh no, she says no. She meant back to YouTube. Karen likes YouTube. She's been busy homeschooling Mama lately.
But we have been busy. Like I said, we try to get back on the camper pretty soon. We're gonna try to get a lot more things situated. The place is looking really good.
It's come a long
Maybe.
way in 3 years. We have like pop-ups of our what
Maybe we'll weld a
of our
rebuild video. That'd be cool.
where we were cleaning up the
Yeah,
property
oh,
where
well,
we had some trees
that'd be
cut and a lot of the branches were still on the
Tell
ground.
Mama.
Might have to like do where it was and where it is now. We might have to do something like that.
Mama.
Patty, she should make videos again. She's really good, especially just her family videos and her bird videos. I love them. She's just been busy. She's got a lot going on.
People like to
I'm sorry if anybody came on as a guest and I didn't see you. You can hop back on if you like for a minute before we go to bed. We're gonna get him cleaned up. Get our little boy.
There's a Nancy Bird.
You're getting marshmallows all over my floor.
That's a little bigger than I need to mess with.
Yeah, it's right here.
Marshmallows.
Marshmallows.
It wouldn't even fit.
Have some marshmallows.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
See, Hello Bay's Little Homestead. Yeah, Karen, you make videos again. That's encouraging to go back and look back at all the changes.
Sport.
It really is. So, just to go back and see how many animals you didn't have
First one.
and
Never
what you
seen
got
that.
now.
You
We
know,
went from like 3 dogs to 2 to no chickens to 2 chickens.
this hill has went to the birds. And I'm not talking about
We got 2 new additions that I gotta put.
200.
I bought something.
And
There's 14 new of those, and then
bought.
bought 2 new different little critter home edition, but my daughter actually got one of them, so we're gonna show that later because she's like, "Dang, I want to have one." He says, "You're gonna stay outside. You're gonna take care of it." So far, she takes care of them. She brings them inside, loves them, takes them back out. So we got it. She got one, and I had to buy it a friend because I felt like it was gonna be by itself. Homeschooling in Quebec is tough, but yes, my kids are asking to come back. Oh,
That's what you mean.
homeschool math.
Who's
You
that?
mean asking you to come back to YouTube, Karen? Projects never end. Homestead project never end. Only work in progress. Just found some awesome free resources, videos soon on what all I'll be doing with that. That's great. Patty said, Karen, I homeschool 3 kids, and that was a full-time. It is.
Yard pro.
Homesteading, taking care of animals,
I never-
homeschooling, especially
That's-
got
That ain't
puppies,
John Deere.
laundry, 6 kids and a husband. That's just, it's the laundry gets me. If I could just have, they could get better helping their own laundry. We're working on it.
Can we get the kids to help with the laundry and get the animals
And
to
not
take care of
sit on it.
themselves? Would be great.
You're not sitting on your laundry.
The only problem we have right now, one day we want to get a pole barn type, nothing big, not a barn dominion, but like a barn dominion for us, but bigger than what we got home built here where we can have closet space. Our problem is no closet space. We have no pantry. We have no laundry room like to have anything like for dirty. I have a little, what is that, babe? 3 foot by 6 foot little walkway by the door, and that's it where the machines go.
Something like that.
But hey, when we got this place, we didn't think it was big. We
Well,
outgrew it.
I bought this trailer before we got married in 2000.
Lazy.
And it got delivered on Valentine's Day 2001. And we got married in November 2001. It was me and her, and it was
Good night,
perfect.
Matt and Sarah. We're about to go to.
But
It was a big home for us. Will you
We
stop,
outgrown it.
son? No
Kids
one needs
out.
to see your
I mean,
feet
it's
and
just
your
crazy.
honey in the picture.
it's getting late. Getting time to get cleaned up.
Yeah.
This
Good night.
video would be
Matt and
cool.
Sarah says good night. Good night. We'll see y'all later. We're gonna try to go live again. I'll try to post a preview. Stringfield Ridge Farm. Check them out. They just posted a video.
I have to get up at 2:30.
Karen said, okay. Every homesteader has had Robin's face at one time. You proved it. And then Robin looks, and Mr.
I'm glad I got it
Jesse
back.
said Robin looks like he's about to pass out. Yeah, it's time for his bed. We're about to kick out. Starting at age 10, I sat with a child and taught him to wash and dry and fold their clothes after a couple months they were doing on them. Now my Macy, she is 7. Stop. She will fold, and I don't care. Sometimes she doesn't fold the towels I wanted her to fold, how I wanted her to fold, but I don't care no more. They get folded.
When Madison's like 10, 11, she can be doing that.
Yes. Good night, Tinker's wife, Miss Patty. We'll see you later.
Good night, everybody.
We love y'all. Thank you
Bye.
for watching. Stay tuned for
Bye.
when we hit 2,000. We're gonna do our giveaway. I'm gonna try to get a gift card, and we got some seeds, and we got some goodies, and I might do like a shirt or two if I could get them done. Good night, Chuck.
Good
Good
night.
night, Karen. Love Karen. Everybody check out everybody's channels.
Push the shipper over.
Good night.
Good night time now.
Why'd you both come?
He says, "Can I get a bath?"
I hope I get y'all. I hope we
Good
get to
night.
Yeah, we'll hope to get to
Talk
meet
more.
some more.
and
And I might do something during the day to meet like the ladies, I guess, that are at home while their husbands are working home.
Good night, Lisa.
Or vice versa. Oh, Miss Lisa, you heard my say her name?
He's just saying my idea.
Good night, y'all. We love you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again later. Appreciate y'all joining in.
That big?
Now I got to figure out how to turn this off. Oh, it says end. There it is, right there on my phone. Bye. Say bye.
That's a big tractor.
End. It says
Me and Daddy
translate.
gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
There it goes.
All night.